the music room yet. Not long after I got to the dining hall, the others began to trickle in. And after a few minutes... So is this everyone? Okay, let's discuss what we all discovered. Yeah, good idea. There was a big shelf in the chem lab on the 4th floor, and it had all kinds of chemicals and stuff. And there was an all-star cast of nutrient additives and supplements. You should at least go take a peek. I highly recommend it. I think you and Ogre are probably the only ones interested in stuff like that. Oh, but it's not all good stuff though. There was medicine, health stuff, but on top of that, there was also a bunch of different poisons. Poison? Yup. They were all labeled clearly though, so it would be hard to grab one by mistake.
It's true.
Still, we better make sure we're careful around there. And we probably shouldn't tell Byakuya or Toka about the poison, right? What do you mean? Well, just in case. You know what I'm trying to say. Just in case? Yeah, I think you're right. It's Byakuya. It won't be long before he's discovered it for himself. I found a couple of rooms on the 4th floor, but they were locked. The data center and the headmaster's room. The headmaster's room? That sounds exactly like the kind of place we'd find some clues. If we can somehow unlock the door and get inside. Who cares about a stupid lock? It should be no problem for the world's strongest missing link to knock down one measly door. What was that? Hi! Oh god. No, please continue. Did you say I've got the nicest butt on the block? The curviest hips in town? Is that what you said? Yeah, that sounds way too bizarre for us to say that. Then what did you say? Because I know you weren't talking about tearing down the door to the headmaster's room. Knocking down your headmaster's door? What kind of war on education are you trying to start here? That's my room, you know. It is now anyway. And you're thinking of busting it down? You seriously don't want to piss me off. You have any idea how much bacteria lives on a single bear claw? No, I was just kidding. Please don't get mad. I'm not mad. Yeah, you do sound mad. I was hoping I wouldn't have to add a rule for this, but if you're gonna have to go around having those thoughts, I have no choice but to add to the school regulations. Seriously? Breaking down a locked door is prohibited. There, that's a new. Okay, well, you didn't enforce that rule when Leon broke down my doorknob. I was sure he was gonna kill me for serious, but if he would go out of his way to make up a rule like that, there's no doubt that something important must be hidden in the headmaster's room. But now that's a rule, there's nothing we can do. Well, that's ridiculous. Metal sheets have been attached to all the windows on the 4th floor, none of them even budge an inch. I figured! Kyoko? She's ignoring me. Hey, Makoto, does Kyoko seem upset to you? She is, isn't she? She's totally mad.
What's your deal?
I bet it's your fault, isn't it? You must have done something to her. So has everyone said what they need to say? I think so. But it looks like nobody found any clues at all, let alone a way out of here. I haven't been this depressed since my house burned to the ground. Someone do something to cheer me up.
How about that?
It's cause my dad was smoking in bed. So you guys all remember, right? You remember when I found that picture up in the 3rd floor on the other day?
Perhaps.
You mean the one that showed Mondo, Chihiro, Leon all together, right? Yeah, I remember. What about it? Well, I found another one. Another picture, almost just like that one. Another one? But this time, the picture was of Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka. And they were all smiling. In the classroom, the picture didn't have any metal covering the windows. So the picture of Mondo, Chihiro, and Leon wasn't the only one. Now you found one that had Celeste, Hifumi, and Sayaka? But how can that...
Conspiracy!
Monokuma must have faked it! But if the picture is real, then everyone who was in it, there would have to be some kind of hidden connection there, don't you think? Some deeper truth that we don't understand.
What?
can't be. It's a fake. But Monokuma said it was real. I know we could just write that off as a lie, but
So then,
then you trust Monokuma's words over the people who have died?
because
That's what you're saying, isn't it? No, that's not it. I'm shocked. You told everyone how we should believe in our friends, but you refuse to do the same. That's not true.
Hey, come on.
Stop fighting or your good luck is gonna float away. Anyway, Makoto, you're thinking about it too much. There's no way Monokuma didn't fake that picture.
Of course.
He's just trying to confuse us. You shouldn't listen to anything Monokuma has to say. You might be right, but still. Are you still so conflicted?
What?
It looks like you guys have stopped playing nice. You all have the same sunken look on your faces. You were all so ugly before. You shouldn't let them sink any lower. But when I look at you, it makes me think of a frog sinking into a pile of manure.
You know?
Sorry. Why are you apologizing? Leave us alone. You're not a part of this.
Right.
That's true enough. Your problems aren't mine. We are, and always will be, completely separate. So whatever's causing your faces to turn so ugly has absolutely nothing to do with me. And if I happen to discover a vital clue, it wouldn't concern you in the slightest.
hey,
That's fine.
I don't mind telling you, perhaps forcing your lazy brains to get to work might do you some good. I was in the bath. What else would you like to know? Today's lottery numbers. Today's lottery numbers?
it would seem.
Maybe we should all go take a bath. A mixed bath?
Okay.
No. Alright, we're all gonna take a bath. All 7 of us together. Is that what it is? Let's go. Hi, Toko. Toko, did you decide to come here what Alter Ego has to say too?
What's your problem?
I already heard it with Master.
How about that?
Well,
I made Master a promise. What promise? Master told me to wait here, so that's what I'm doing. If it's what Master wants, I'd do anything he asks. You just love being mistreated. Well, fine, if you really want me gone, by all means. Oh, great. This again? We'd like you to move. Sure thing! Just kneel before me and beg. First I make a masochist, now a super sadist? Oh my god. About that picture from before. Dang, I just pissed off Kyoko. A shot to the face would stand out, so go for the gut. But she's a girl. And who cares? I've already got a bunch of I've already got a mountain of lawsuits waiting for me when I get out. What's one more? Hey, Afro Thunder, don't get any bright ideas, okay? You're totally not adorable, so I'll make sure you live when I stab you. Boy, it'll hurt like hell. I'm strong against women and children, but not women and children that seem strong. Wow. I'm asking you nicely to let us use the laptop. I don't want to kneel and beg. I was as desperate as I felt. Finally, I did kneel down in front of her and I said, "Please, I'm begging you, will you let us use the laptop?" Such an ultra miraculous feeling of happiness. All my pent-up anger at Master for abusing me is evaporating. So when you realize it's even you realize it's abuse. That should be enough, right? Hurry up and let us talk to Alter Ego. Okay. Oh, okay, so she moved. What kind of relationship do Byakuya and Toko even have anyway? I bet it's complicated.
So then.
Here's my main concern.
You really came.
Everyone, come closer! I already told Byakuya, but I was finally able to crack open all the files that were on this laptop. Sorry I've kept you all waiting.
Correct.
Just what I thought.
see.
Finally, the time has come.
Um,
I'm starting to get kind of nervous. I felt the same way, resting on the keyboard. My hands started to shake.
Just a second.
Okay.
So then.
Can you tell us what you found out?
Leave it to me.
Sure, I analyzed the files and extracted all the useful information I could find. And one particularly important fact I discovered was that a certain plan had been put into effect here to isolate the students of Hope's Peak Academy and create a communal life for them. That was the stated goal of the plan, but it was meant to be more like just a normal school life. The students were intended to live out the rest of their lives here.
I see.
It's exactly the situations we found ourselves in. It's quite unthinkable, isn't it? And what's more, the one who came up with the plan was none other than the administrators of Hope's Peak themselves. Then the reason we've been in prison here, it wasn't the work of some psycho freak or criminal organization or whatever. It was the school itself. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? I know!
Just a second. That's right.
It seems that the reason they devised this plan was because of what happened 1 year ago. What happened 1 year ago? They said it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. What does that mean?
what?
Otherwise known as the tragedy. It was apparently some sort of devastating occurrence. Because of the tragedy, Hope's Peak Academy was forced to discontinue its role as a school and close down.
Let's see.
What this means is 1 year ago, this tragedy took place, and whatever it was, it forced Hope's Peak to shut down. From there, they decided to use the school as a kind of staging
That's
ground. They plan to sequester the students here, where they would live out the rest of their lives.
So,
But why would Hope's Peak administrators want to shut everyone in like that? And what could this tragic event have possibly been? Sorry, I don't know. If that information was ever on this computer, it's gone now. I'm totally useless, I'm sorry. And that's all he said.
Indeed.
It appears so. Disappointing. Oh wait, there's one other thing I forgot to mention. I think it might be important. I believe it has to do with the mastermind. The mastermind? Did you figure out the mastermind's identity? No, that I still don't know, but I did find a clue, I think. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. Okay, that should have been obvious to begin with. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. A man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
The headmaster? Okay.
But the headmaster is Monokuma, right?
Perhaps.
You're serious?
But if we break down the door in his room, we're dead, right? So what are we supposed to do? I'll find a way. No matter what it takes, I will find the
No
headmaster.
matter what? So,
I can't explain why. I just know that I have to find him. She has to? When she heard about the headmaster, her reaction was almost violent.
So then.
We can see if Alter Ego has any more information. Did you learn anything else? I'm sorry, that's everything I found. All the information on this laptop seems to be pretty old, so that's all I can do from here. I'm really sorry. Then it really is all over. Wait, Alter Ego has something more to say. It's kind of a different topic, but I was wondering about something. I haven't seen Celeste, Hifumi, or Taka since yesterday. They're all dead.
Um,
I see. Certainly I knew that was a possibility, but
okay then.
it really happened.
Sorry.
There's no point in me getting depressed over things I can't do anything about.
Anyway,
That's it. She began typing again. You've done your job, thank you. I'm done? I guess I am, huh?
okay then.
Then maybe I'll take a little rest. I'm kinda tired. Goodbye, everyone. See you later. With that, the laptop enters sleep mode.
I see.
So Alter Ego did everything he could.
Indeed.
We won't have to talk to him all that much anymore. But I feel kinda sorry for him.
But
You feel sorry? But he's just a computer program, right?
Well,
I know, but still, he did everything he could for us, you know? I mean, yeah, it did. But that's what a computer program is designed to do. You don't tell a computer good job every time you shut it down, do you? Well, no. But when we talk to Alter Ego, I guess I just didn't see it that way. I know what you mean. I feel the same way.
hey,
It's just a program. You can tell the difference between a program and a friend, right? But you know what's the difference between us and that program, really? I started thinking about how you would differentiate a program and an AI. Alter Ego isn't human. I know that. It's just a program running on a computer. But at the same time, I couldn't help but think of him as our friend.
that's right.
Yeah, he's no different from us. He's still our friend. I think maybe I understand where you're coming from. Then there's no problem in calling him a friend. After all, the more friends, the merrier, right? Check this out. Friendship has no survival value. Instead, it gives value to survival. So anyway... anyway, it's a totally smart and cool thing that I quoted from I don't remember where. Anyway, there's nothing more Alter Ego can do to help us. As such, his role in this is over. Am I wrong about that? No, but...
Just a second.
And frankly, I question to ease which you decide who is and isn't your friend.
Wait.
The story's gone off track. We should go over what Alter Ego said one more time. Yeah, good idea. What was the Hope's Peak staff thinking?
what?
Why are they making us kill each other? Alter Ego said that what happened 1 year ago was what started everything. Yeah, he said the biggest, most awful, most hopeless event in human history, right? It must have been a huge incident, whatever it was. But did something like that really happen a year ago? I don't remember anything that you could describe that way. What about you guys? I don't really watch the news. Sorry, nothing comes to mind.
Anyway,
That event led to the closing of Hope's
very
Peak.
least.
If nothing else, it must have had some kind of connection to the school. Maybe all the students here were killed or something.
However,
That kind of catastrophe would have been all over the news. At least one of us would remember that. Then maybe they covered it up. That would explain why none of us knew that the school had been shut down.
I see.
Totally covering up something like that, I suppose it's not totally impossible. What's wrong with our government? Our taxes pay their salaries. They should be handling stuff like that.
anyway. So,
We have to find the headmaster of Hope's Peak
Correct.
Academy. We have to find him and make him tell us everything.
no matter what,
As long as we can get our hands on him, I think.
Well,
But even that is a problem not so easily solved. Yeah, you're right.
So then,
Well, our business is done here, so for now we should get out of here. Is it really that dusty? Yeah, I know. I'm not guarding it. Bianca's gonna be so mad at me.